In today's video, we will learn to write balanced chemical equation. So what is chemical equation? It is the symbolic representation of chemical reaction. For example, here a chemical reaction is given. Hydrogen plus chlorine gives hydrogen chloride. So just write the symbols of each element. Hydrogen is what? H, right? But we will write H2 plus chlorine. Chlorine symbol is Cl. But here we will write Cl2. I'll explain you why. Now this gives hydrogen chloride, HCl. Now why we have written here H2, Cl2? That because of the atomicity. Atomicity means what? That elements, whether the element exists in a free state in the nature or does it exist in a combined form. If you talk about all the noble gases, like here, argon and helium, they are noble gases. That means they are inert gases. They do not react. So they are found in monoatomic form, single free form, like argon. Argon atom is free. It is freely found in nature. Helium is also found in free state. So monoatomic, single atom. Whereas if you see other like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, chlorine, all these are diatomic elements. Diatomic means do. Like oxygen, you will not write O because it is diatomic. So you will write O2. Hydrogen H2, nitrogen N2, chlorine Cl2. This means that these elements do not exist in a free state. If you have hydrogen, so H atom and another H atom, they are combined. They are not free. Clear? Likewise, phosphorus is tetraatomic. Tetra means 4, T4. Sulfur polyatomic. Poly, many, 8. This you have learnt in 9th. So that is why H2Cl2 we have written, because these two elements are what? Diatomic. They are not found in free single state. Right? Okay. Now this is about non-metals. Now if we talk about metals, so mostly the metals are found in free state. Like if you say potassium, so this is free state, K. Then I will say copper, Cu. Silver, Ag, zinc, Zn. Correct? So, sodium, Na. So, metals are monoatomics. Clear? Okay. Let's see one more example. Magnesium. Now, magnesium is a metal. So, it is a monoatomic. So, we have to write just Mg. Plus oxygen. Now, we know oxygen is a diatomic. So, we will write O2. And what does it gives? It gives magnesium oxide. You know, to write the formula, already we have learnt it. Let me tell you once again. Here, Mg is, the symbol of Mg ion is Mg, 2 plus. For oxygen is O2 minus. And we know these numbers will get exchanged because these are same. So, you get MgO. Now, other than this, what you should know about the chemical equation is, these what is written on the left hand side are called reactants, and on right hand side are the products. And if you have more than one reactant or product, they are separated by plus sign. See here, this is separated by plus sign. And what does this arrow shows? This shows the direction of the chemical reaction. Okay. Now this equation Mg plus O2 gives MgO. This is unbalanced equation. And this kind of unbalanced equations are known as skeletal equation. Okay? Okay. Here is a question number 5 from your NCERT. Let's practice just to write the chemical formula, not to balance now. Now here it is hydrogen gas. Hydrogen, again now we know that hydrogen is a diatomic, so we will write H2 gas. Plus it combines with nitrogen, N2. This is also diatomic. And what does this forms? It forms ammonia, NH3. Done? Let's see the second one. Hydrogen sulfide. Now, hydrogen sulfide. This is now you have to write first formula of hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen is, we know, H plus. For sulfide, H2 minus. Now, exchange this number of ions. 2 will come with H and S. So, this is what? Hydrogen sulfide. Burns in air. Air means oxygen, O2. It gives. What does it give? The products are water. We know how to write water. H2O plus sulfur dioxide, SO2. So, this is the chemical equation for second reaction. Let's try one more. Let's do the C one, this one. Barium chloride. Now, here again, first write the formula. For barium, what you say? Barium ion symbol is Ba2 plus. Chloride is Cl minus. So, how you will write barium chloride? We will write BaCl2. Correct? Reacts with what? It reacts with aluminum sulfate. First write the formula. Aluminum is what? Al3 plus. Sulfate. Now, this is sulfate. Fate, SO4, 2 minus. So, 3 will come here, 2 will go there, and what you will get? You will get Al2 SO4 thrice. And what does it give? It gives aluminum chloride. Now, again write the formula first. Aluminum is Al3 plus and chloride is Cl minus. 3 will come here, 1 will go there, and it will become AlCl3 plus what else it gives? Precipitates of barium sulfate. Barium is now again Ba2 plus, sulfate again SO4 2 minus. Now 2 will get cancelled. Hence we will get barium sulfate. Clear? So this is how you write a chemical equation. Now this D1 you try it by yourself and write the answer in the comment box. Fine. Now all these equations which you have written here, all these are unbalanced equations. So these are skeletal equations. So if these are unbalanced, what is balanced chemical equation? When the number of atoms of the reactants are equal to the number of atoms of the products. Such kind of equation are called balanced chemical equation. Now look at this example. Now you see here, what do we mean by balanced is the number of atoms on the reactants should be equal to the number of atoms on the product side. Here see, H is 2, right? How many atoms of H? 2. But here on product side you see it is only 1. So this is not balanced. How to balance? Make it 2. Now you see your H on reactant side has 2 atoms, and on product side also you have 2 hydrogen atoms. Now let's check chlorine. Chlorine is again 2. Now check on your product side. Chlorine is also 2. This 2 written in front of an compound means it's for both hydrogen and chlorine. So in this way, your equation is balanced. So this type of equation is known as balanced chemical equation. Correct? Now the question arises is, why do we need to balance chemical equation? It is because according to the law of conservation of mass, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. Right? So the mass on the reactant side should be equals to the mass on the product side. That's why you need to balance the chemical equation. Correct? Okay. Now let's practice now. Fine. There are more, to make your chemical equation more informative, we write some notations along with the symbols. Like for if any element is solid, we write S. For liquid, L. For gases, G. And if it is aqueous, then AQU. Now what do you mean by aqueous? It is any solution in water. In water. Okay? Now see here, H2. What is H? Hydrogen. Hydrogen is a gas. So what we will write here? We will write here G. Oxygen is again a gas. So we will write here G. H2O. Water. It's liquid. So now you see, by writing these notations, you get more information about the reaction. Now here CaO, calcium oxide, it's a solid. S. Liquid is a water. So water is a liquid. Calcium hydroxide. Now this is an aqueous form. So we will write AQU and heat is released. So these notations give you more information about the chemical equation, reaction. Now other than these, there are also certain conditions under which the chemical reaction takes place. Like we need certain temperature to carry on some reaction. For example, if A and B reacts together to form C, there is a condition that there should be a temperature of 200 Kelvin. So these kind of conditions is written either on the arrow or below the arrow. Anywhere you can write the conditions. Now for example, pressure. Now see in this example, CO plus H2 gives CH3OH. Now this is 340 atm. What does that mean? It is atmospheric pressure is written like this. Right? Next is like here, sunlight and chlorophyll. By looking at the equation, you can say, which equation is this? This is photosynthesis equation. And the condition is for photosynthesis, sunlight should be there. Chlorophyll is also a condition. So the conditions can be written either on the top of the arrow or below the arrow. Next is catalyst. If you are using catalyst is a kind of chemical. It's a sort of chemical. For example, A is reacting with B and you get a product as C, and you are using some chemical, say X chemical, you are using it to increase the rate of reaction. Means time, speed, तेज करने के लिए. This kind of chemicals used to increase the rate of reaction is known as catalyst. To increase the rate of reaction. And these catalysts do not participate in the reaction. It will not be shown in the product side. It will just increase the rate. Product side में वो नहीं आएगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि यहाँ पे हमने कोई catalyst use किया तो वो catalyst यहाँ पर product side में भी आ जाएगा. नहीं, वो reaction में खुद interfere नहीं करेगा. वो just आएगा, rate of reaction increase करेगा and then gone. Other than these things, what else do we see in a chemical equation is upward arrows. Now these upward arrows shows that gas is involved in the reaction. Like here, CO2, carbon dioxide. So this upward arrow means gas is involved. And downward arrow here, see Cu. Downward arrow means precipitations are formed. Right? So this is all about your chemical equation. So what do you know about chemical equation? Now first of all, symbols are written. Right? A, B gives C. Symbols are written or formulas are written. Plus sign is used to separate the two reactants or products. Arrow shows the direction of the reaction. Other than that, we use to make the chemical equation more informative. We write certain notations like is it solid or a liquid? Is it aqueous in solution or it is gaseous form? And then we also write the conditions. And where do you write the conditions of the reaction? Either on the top of the arrow or below the arrow. Correct? Fine. So this is how you know how to write the chemical equation now. Now let's learn how to balance the chemical equations. One by one we'll do these equations. The first one is Mg plus O2 MgO. Okay. Mg. How many Mg? One atom. And on product side, 1. Oxygen here is 2. Here oxygen is 1. So how to make it 2? We'll write here 2. Now let's recheck again the equation. Mg here is 1. And on product side, Mg is 2. So let's write here 2. Now check, the Mg is 2. Here also Mj is 2 on the product side. Oxygen here is 2. And on product side, oxygen is 2. So this equation is balanced now. So what you have to see is the number of atoms on the reactant side should be equals to the number of atoms on the product side, each element. Now let's see the second equation. H2 here is 2. Oxygen on product side is also 2. Okay. Hydrogen is balanced. Oxygen here is 2. Here oxygen is 1. So we will write here 2. So oxygen also became 2. Now recheck. Once doing this balancing, you should recheck again. Now hydrogen here is 2. Okay. Oxygen is 2. Hydrogen here is now 2 into 2, 4. So how you will make this hydrogen 4 now? We'll write here 2. So it became 4. Now oxygen, this side is 2. This side is 2. So now the equation is balanced. Correct? Let's do one more, the third equation. Let me write it here. Let's do H2 plus N2 will give NH3. Okay. Now, hydrogen is 2 here and hydrogen is 3 here. So whenever you have a number like 2 and 3, you use the system where 3 is written right there 2 और जहाँ पर 2 होता है वहाँ लिख दो 3. ठीक है, चलो अब चेक करते हैं. Hydrogen is 6 and this side hydrogen is 3 and 2, 3 2s are 6. So hydrogen is balanced. Nitrogen here is 2 and here nitrogen is 2. The equation हो गई balanced. Correct? Let's do fourth one. H2 plus Cl2 gives HCl. Now, how many atoms of hydrogen here? 2. And on product side, 1. तो इसको 2 करने के लिए we will write here 2. तो hydrogen भी हो गया 2. Chlorine here is 2. यहाँ chlorine is 2. So the equation balanced. Fine. चलो एक और एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं. Fifth, Al2 O3 plus HCl will give AlCl3 plus H2O. Okay. अब यहाँ पर हमारे पास बहुत सारे एलिमेंट्स हैं, है ना, कंपाउंड्स एंड. तो यहाँ पर always remember, first when you are balancing, write the metals first, then non-metals. तो यहाँ पर कौन से metals हैं, यहाँ ज़्यादा है इसे हम लोग यहाँ पे पहले साइड में लिख लेंगे. Al and then we have chlorine, hydrogen, oxygen. तो ऑक्सीजन को कोशिश करो कि लास्ट में ही आप बैलेंस करो. ठीक है, तो हमने ओके वी हैव रिटन लाइक दिस. Ammonium on the reactant side is 2 and on product side is 1. So we will write here 2. तो ammonium हो गया 2 and 2. Next is chlorine. Chlorine here is 1 and on the other side chlorine is 3 2s are 6. तो यहाँ पर हम लगा देते हैं 6. तो chlorine हो गया 6. Now don't go back and check ammonium को दोबारा चेक कर लेते, नहीं, जिस एलिमेंट को चेक कर रहे हो उसको बैलेंस करो. रिमेनिंग वी विल चेक इन द लास्ट. हाइड्रोजन ऑन द रिएक्टेंट साइड इज 6. ये देखो 6 है ना, तो यहाँ लिखेंगे 6 एंड हाइड्रोजन हियर इज ओनली 2. सो टू मेक इट 6 वी विल राइट हियर 3. तो ये हो गया 6. नाउ ऑक्सीजन हियर इज 3 और इस तरफ ऑक्सीजन इज 3. ठीक है, हर एक एलिमेंट को बैलेंस कर दिया. नाउ रीचेक. एल्युमिनियम 2 2, क्लोरीन 6, here also chlorine 6, hydrogen 6, and here also 6. Then oxygen here is 3, and here oxygen is 3. So the equation is balanced. Okay, let's do more practice. The 6th example, Al plus O2 gives Al2O3. Now here हमारे पास सिर्फ 2 ही elements है, तो we can do it directly here. Al is here 1, whereas here it is 2. तो यहाँ पर 2 लगा दो, Al हो गया 2 and 2 balanced. Oxygen here is 2, here oxygen is 3, right? तो हमें पता है कि what we will do here, जहाँ 3 है वहाँ पर लगा दो 2, और जहाँ 2 है वहाँ लगा दो 3. तो ऑक्सीजन कितना हो गया यहाँ पे 3 2s are 6, और यहाँ पे भी हो गया 3 2s are 6, है ना, वो 2 and 3 वाला सिस्टम. Okay, let's recheck the equation now. So aluminum is 2. Here aluminum has become now 2 2s are 4. तो यहाँ पर कर दो 4, ये हो गया 4. Oxygen 6, oxygen 6. So here we balance the equation. I hope you are getting it, right? Okay, let's do the 7th one now. Fe plus H2O will give Fe3O4 plus H2. Okay. Now here again we have more than 2 elements, so we will write here Fe, H and O. Okay. Fe here is 1. On the product side we have 3. So we will write here 3, और यहाँ पर 3 और 3 iron को balance कर दिया. Now hydrogen here is 2 and here is also 2. Done. Now oxygen here is 1, whereas here oxygen is 4. So to make it 4, यहाँ पर भी 4 कर दो. तो 4 and 4. चलो अब recheck करते हैं. Iron is 3. Here also iron 3. Okay. Hydrogen here has become now 2 4s are 8. तो हाइड्रोजन हो गया 8, और इस तरफ तो 2 ही है, तो यहाँ पे 4 लगा देंगे तो हो गया ना 8. तो 8. तो हाइड्रोजन भी बैलेंस्ड हो गया. Now oxygen here is on this side is 4. And here is 4. तो ऑक्सीजन भी बैलेंस्ड हो गया. तो in this way the equation is balanced. Okay, चलो 8th equation करते हैं. Fe plus O2 will give Fe2O3. ठीक है. यहाँ पे भी 2 ही एलिमेंट्स है, तो नो नीड टू राइट सेपरेटली. यहीं पे चेक कर लेते हैं. Fe1 यहाँ 2, तो क्या करेंगे 2 हो गया है आयरन बैलेंस्ड. O is 2, here O is 3, तो वो 2 and 3 वाला सिस्टम चलेगा, है ना. जहाँ 3 है उसके आगे लगा दो 2, और जहाँ 2 है उसके आगे लगा दो 3. तो चेक करो 3 2s are 6, और here 3 2s are 6. Now let's recheck the equation. Iron is 2, oxygen is 6. Iron here is 2 and 2 4 हो गया. तो इसको क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पर हम क्या करेंगे 4 कर देंगे. तो आयरन हो गया 4, ऑक्सीजन इज 6. तो इक्वेशन इज बैलेंस्ड. तो जब भी आप बैलेंस करो इक्वेशन को ना, तो यूज द पेंसिल, बिकॉज यू सी यू हैव टू change it again and again. So use pencil, and the final answer when you get, then you can write with pen. Okay. So 4Fe plus 3O2 gives 2Fe2O3. चलो एक और इक्वेशन ले लेते हैं. H2SO4 plus CaOH twice, and this will give you CaSO4 plus H2O. Okay. Now here we have so many elements and compounds and we will write it here separately. तो चलो पहले metals को लिख लेते हैं. सल्फर हो गया, कैल्शियम हो गया, उसके बाद आपको पता है हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन को हम लास्ट में लेते हैं. करेक्ट? तो now let me change the color so that it will become easy for you. Now sulfur here is how many? 1. And on this side sulfur is Y. तो सल्फर हो गया बैलेंस्ड. करेक्ट? चलो अब नेक्स्ट वाला चेक करते हैं. नेक्स्ट क्या है? कैल्शियम. कैल्शियम हियर इज 1 एंड कैल्शियम हियर इज ऑल्सो Y. डन? ओके, कैल्शियम एंड कैल्शियम हो गया. अब चलते हैं नेक्स्ट में. हाइड्रोजन. द हाइड्रोजन चेक हियर. यहाँ देखो हाइड्रोजन है यहाँ पर 2 और यहाँ पर भी 2 है. तो 2 + 2 हाइड्रोजन है हमारे पास 4 on the reactant side and on the product side it's only 2. Correct? So what we will do here? We will write here 2. So 2 2s are 4. Hydrogen हो गया. Done? Now next, oxygen. Now oxygen on the reactant side is how many? It's 4 यहाँ पर और 2 यहाँ पर. तो कितना हो गया? 4 + 2 6. और प्रोडक्ट साइड में देखते हैं. ये रहा ऑक्सीजन 4 और ये रहा 2. तो 4 + 2 6. Yes? Now let's check. Sulfur is 1 and product side also 1. Calcium is 1 and here also 1. Hydrogen here was 2 and 2, 4. And here also, product side also 4. Oxygen is 4 + 2, 6. And here also 4 + 2, 6. So the equation is balanced. जितनी लंबी इक्वेशन थी वो उतनी ए आई. करेक्ट? चल एक और इक्वेशन ले लेते हैं. लेट्स प्रैक्टिस वन मोर इक्वेशन एंड दैट इज C6H12O6 plus O2. This will give you H2O plus CO2. चलो यहाँ पर लेट्स राइट कार्बन, हाइड्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन. Check. Carbon on the reactant side is 6. 6 है ना यहाँ पर. तो 6. और कार्बन इस साइड है only 1. तो इसको भी 6 कर दो. हो गया? 6 and 6. Hydrogen here is 12. This side hydrogen is only 2. तो 2 से 6 कैसे करेंगे? 12 कैसे करेंगे? 6 2s are 12. हो गया ये भी 12. Now oxygen here is, check oxygen now. See how many oxygen are there in reactant side. On reactant side, it's here 6 और भी है 2. है ना? तो 6 + 2 कितना हो गया? 8. Now on product side, ये रहा ऑक्सीजन 6 प्लस और यहाँ पर कितना है? 12. 6 2s are 12. कितना हो गया? 18. है ना? और यहाँ पर फिर अब क्या करेंगे ऑक्सीजन को 18 करने के लिए? How you will write here? Now this is 6, 7, 8 और यहाँ पर 18 है. तो what you will do here? यहाँ पर लिख दो 6. तो कितना हो गया? 12 हो गया. तो 12 + 6 तो ये था ही उधर. तो 6 + 12 18. Let's recheck the equation now. Carbon 6 and here carbon 6. Balanced. Hydrogen 12 and here hydrogen 6 2s are 12. Oxygen here 6 2s are 12 और plus 6. 12 plus 6, 18. This side, ये देखो ऑक्सीजन 6 2s are 12 और ये रहा 6, तो 18. So this equation is balanced now. Correct? Sure. Here's a question from your NCERT, question number 6. Let's balance this. HNO3 plus CaOH twice gives CaNO3 twice plus H2O. Let's write the metals first. Ca. Then we have the non-metals N, nitrogen, hydrogen, and oxygen. Now, calcium, here it's 1 and here also 1. So, reactant 1, product 1. Nitrogen. Nitrogen here is 1 and nitrogen here is 2. So, यहाँ 2 है. Then let's make it 2 and write it here 2. Done? Okay. Now let's check hydrogen now. Hydrogen here is 2 और hydrogen यहाँ पर भी है देखो 2. तो 2 plus 2, 4. And let's check on product side. It's only 2. So we'll write here 2. So 2 and 2 become 4. Correct? Sure. Next is what? Oxygen. Now oxygen here is, you see, it's 3 2s are 6 और भी है, यहाँ पर देखो 2 है, तो 6 plus 2 is 8. Now check on product side. Here it is, see, 3 2s are 6. Oxygen कितना है? 6 है और भी है, प्लस ये देखो 2. तो 6 plus 2, 8. Now you balance each element. Now पूरी इक्वेशन को चेक करते हैं. Calcium 1 and 1 balanced, right? Next check करो nitrogen को. Nitrogen is 1, no 2. See 2 है ना यहाँ पे 2 और यहाँ पर भी 2. Hydrogen is 4 and this side also 2 2s are 4. Oxygen is 2 3s are 6 plus 2, so 8. And here oxygen is 3 2s are 6 plus ये वाला 2, तो 8. Okay? चलो next equation देख लो अब. Next equation is NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. Let me write first in sodium, then we'll write sulfur, then hydrogen and oxygen. Sure. Let's check Na. Na here is 1 and Na here is 2. Simple. We will write here 2. So sodium 2 2 हो गया. Let's sulfur. Sulfur here is 1 and here also it's 1. Hydrogen. Now check here. Hydrogen here is 2. Correct? और भी है ये देखो 2. तो 2 plus 2, 4. और here हाइड्रोजन 2 है तो यहाँ पे लगा दो 2. हो गया 4. ऑक्सीजन, यहाँ देखो कितना ऑक्सीजन 2 और है, हाँ है, ये रहा 4. तो 4 plus 2, 6. और इस तरफ हाइड्रोजन चेक करो 4 प्लस ये रहा 2. तो 4 plus 2, 6. है ना? Now recheck the equation. Sodium is 2 and here also 2. Sulfur 1 and 1. Hydrogen here is 2 plus 2, 4. Here it is 4. Oxygen here is, see here, 2 and 4, 6. Or here oxygen is 4 and 2, 6. Hence, the balanced equation. Let's see one more. Here is NaCl plus AgNO3 gives AgCl plus NaNO3. तो चलो पहले लिख लेते हैं Na, and then we have silver. Then we can write chlorine, nitrogen and oxygen. Now sodium 1 and 1. This is already balanced. Silver is 1 and 1, no problem. Okay. Chlorine is 1. Here again 1. 1 and 1. Next is nitrogen. Here is nitrogen 1 and here is nitrogen 1. Excellent. Next is oxygen. Oxygen here is how many? 3. And here also 3. So what does that mean? This means that this equation is already balanced. Correct? Now here is the last D1. Try it by yourself. And here we end today's class. In the next video, we will take up all the activities which are given in the chapter. Okay? Until then, practice more and more how to balance the chemical equation. Thank you and bye.